moved, we'll go. I'll look into Chronicler because I do like the idea of you looking through your footage, but I don't want to make that super broken. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So,
I mean, right now, all I do is record moves that are used against me,
you know what I mean?
and I
Not
don't get.
specifically they are
I
against
mean, right
you
now, all I
specifically,
do.
just one thing.
Yeah, but I can record moves that I see, but I don't get any evasion. I don't get the evasion bonus until uh, I get to do an extended action, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
I can clearly look at this specifically for you about that.
yeah, we'll look at it later. We're streaming now. Okay, so
Hey.
welcome to Kanto Spatial Distortions. I am the noobish GM and poor streamer Combat Magi. Joining me are my players,
Hello.
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 and we are playing a little rewind because the stream not only lagged, it cut off the end of the last stream. So we're playing a little rewind because it is kind of a plot point. So,
Mm-hmm.
let me see. I'm scrolling up because. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think it was.
We change
Merc.
right here, then.
Yeah. No. I know Stag. I'm
Okay.
reading. So it was Merc and Aspen that detected it. Okay. So I was double checking. So.
Alright.
You all walk out of the gym, you know. Lydic and Stewart are kind of talking about the Sneasel, how rambunctious it is, and you should look at getting it replaced. And you're all heading to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah. Okay, about right here.
Okay. Oh, bollocks, did I forget? I think I forgot that. Shite. Professional, everyone. Not really. Not even close.
And Cell's also supposed to.
Cell was dead.
Yeah, Cell is out.
No, Cell.
So, as you go up, Gareth
Yeah,
and
Hoopa.
Aspen, Gareth, Aspen, Lydic, and Espeon all notice what's up here. There is a Hoopa above there. Lydic goes, Aspen, Shadow Ball now! As a Shadow Ball gets fired, everyone can take a shot.
Okay.
So
Last time.
Yeah, you want to just because they all did the attack, it all just got reversed back. So there's no need to roll right now because we always know what's gonna.
Yeah, I know. It's flavor. You don't actually have to roll. So you all launch an attack. It's heading towards. Hoopa just pulls out a ring and swishes down. It disappears, and the attacks go right where it was. As that area, the museum disappears. This man falling forward on his face and getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah. And then as soon as it can tell either to help the man or merely just try the fact that the professor is gone.
Stewart, report to the Pokemon League now! And flash later! Stewart runs off, goes into the gym.
Professor Sycamore!
Yeah. So I was like, okay, all of you, grab him, Pokemon Center, now! Stag? Crying isn't gonna do anything. Move!
Oh, he's not crying, he's just yelling. He's just furious.
Lydic doesn't give no shits right now.
Got take it away.
Transync will help move the Pokemon Center.
Okay. Weep. Weep.
Oh, poor Ness. She got napped.
Weep.
What a nerd.
Let me go.
Okay, so you all go to the Pokemon Center. And players to the Pokemon Center. And it plays out kind of like last time.
Yeah.
You guys walk in, the Nurse Joy comes down and takes the police officer upstairs.
Yeah.
And
Zach gets let go, and everyone just more getting their Pokemon healed, and everyone just wants to stay and wait.
You four, stay here for now. I gotta file a report. I'll be back in the morning. You might have to talk to some people. So, see you then. As he walks outside.
Bye.
Zach just goes like, yes, sure. Just more or less very uncaring right now.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say is Gareth.
Yeah.
You start, realizing you could check your video and learn how to better dodge certain attacks. So I'm gonna say you're on the overly sized computer. And I want you to actually roll.
Ooh.
Give me either your perception or your tech education, I'm going to say.
I'm pretty sure those are both the exact same. Yeah.
If you think there's something that would work better for computer, if there's anything, or if you want, roll a D100. Your choice.
I'll roll my perception, I guess. I can't think of anything else other than the D100 or tech, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not good.
Actually, it's pretty decent. It hits the DC.
Oh, nice.
So you're scrolling through the thing, and a comment catches your eye. It's complaining about how, amazingly, it's not all the other complaints like that. The EV being captured. It's complaining about the Cricketoon. Supposedly, one of the big eye catches on this was, with the cameras, you would be able to point your Pokedex at the TV and be able to read, get the Pokemon data from it.
But nice.
It's been working for every Pokemon except for the Cricketoon. There's only 1 or 2 people complaining about it, but it's a little weird. Apparently, Cricketoon's data is not coming up. So, yeah, that's about it.
Ooh.
So,
But it's very odd Cricketoon.
yes. I'm going to say,
well.
unless you guys got anything you want to do within the Pokemon Center, you guys kind of bunk down for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my Pokemon healed, or while he's trying to think things over, things over, so I gave back his Pokemon so like I get healed.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna spend most of my time just trying to teach Ness how to do some simple performance.
Okay. Roll me Ness's focus. This will probably just be fluff, but that's pretty good. So,
That's really bad for how many dice.
Oh, she gets 46. Yeah, that is kind of okay. So I will make a note of that. Okay, so you all, there's no real bed, so there's just kind of, they pull out futons for you about this area.
Yeah. I'm not gonna forget to do my ace trainer thing before we leave.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of move you guys over.
Before we leave, I'm going to do.
Sorry about that. Well,
I know what I can do real quick.
I'm going to do agility training on my Feebas.
Well, the thing is, this is nighttime.
So.
Yeah, that's not
so we'd be doing that in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want everyone to roll me perception.
No, I was going to say, like, the rest of the time that I actually was looking up information, anything you can actually, like, find, mainly about legendaries.
Mm-hmm.
Just more or less like see if we can get any more information about Hoopa, if anything.
Okay, but I guess roll me attack really quick, but also roll your perception.
Yeah, sure thing. Alright.
Oh god. I got crap.
Decent roll and perception.
Okay, so tech-wise, you don't get much. It's all the basic stuff you've ever heard about Hoopa. First discovered in Kalos or whatever it was, stuff like that.
Yeah, it was Kalos, yeah.
Okay. So you all bunk down for the night, and I'm gonna say Gareth and Stag, you wake up in the middle, and Lytic's just kind of on the thing on a looks like a really old PDA, and he's just kind of grumbling and flipping through a few things on the PDA.
Get out of here, sir. Supposed to be asleep.
Is there a kitchen at all?
No.
Okay.
So they gave you hospital food essentially.
Oh, I love Jello.
But so essentially,
I was gonna see if I could cook something real quick.
Well, you can do it in the morning. So Gareth and Stag wake up. They can do anything. They can't do anything. It's up to you guys. All you see is Lytic kind of doing the Espion and Evie are down here, just kind of curled up with one another.
So, is he completely busy right now to be able to notice?
He just kind of looks over. It's like, I know you're awake.
Oh, I was not gonna say. Yeah. Sorry. Well, then wasn't wanting to come over here and disturb you. I was able to get myself composed back again now.
Disturbing, yes, just like Kalos.
Oh, what do you say? I'm disturbing just like Kalos, is that what he said?
Yep, that's what he said to you.
Saying. Can't disagree there.
Yes, I'm not blaming you. Just observation. We all do things that we're not proud of.
I can say I can definitely agree with that right now. Definitely a lot of stuff has happened in my life. I don't know, obviously I don't know yours, but I definitely can say that since you agree with that, I say that it's something else you want to keep in as well.
Yeah, well, I got your full dossier. And he just kind of wiggles his PDA, and you see not so much. It's just like a file photo of that was used for your application for Professor Sycamore. Do you have anything to add, Mr. Gareth?
He tries to think of something to add, but can't really think of anything, so he just shrugs.
Okay, well, get some sleep, you guys. You're gonna probably need it.
Saying if you also raid my thing, then it definitely knows that I don't really sleep that long at all. But this is most I usually do if I do get sleep. So probably gonna be staying up for a little while longer. Anything.
Oh, let me see if I can help with that. And he just kind of looks over at Espion.
Saying, I'm actually gonna clearly notice, if you're gonna try and knock me out, then you could at least just warn me beforehand.
Oh, what do you think I'm doing right now?
Gareth just casually goes away from the Espion.
And boop. So if you think you can beat a 24,
it's possible.
I mean, what all he has to do is just completely shut my mind down to make me go to sleep.
Essentially, you pass out. Not Gareth, Stag.
Yeah.
Gareth is sleeping over in the corner.
I can't even reach that much.
Okay, so next morning, Lytic's gone. You wake up, you have a blanket on, but you've kind of drooled all over the table. And it is now morning.
Well, he sure does know how. Well, at least he's kind enough with the blanket. Though I don't think the nest is gonna be appreciating the drool.
At least you're not pissing all over the carpet.
What?
Who said that?
The nurse.
God.
You might want to get ready. Some officials have come in. They'll be expecting you a bit later.
Thing. Sure thing.
All right, so I have cooked a meal for my little baby Shanks.
Okay.
And nothing for us.
I mean, if y'all want to pay me, I can do something different.
Gareth is training his Pokemon in special attack today.
I am doing the agility training on Feebas.
Okay.
I'm going to let Ness rest and send out baby Shank.
I'm actually gonna send out my Pokemon to actually get to more of a better understanding of it. And oh dear man, Cell definitely is the size of a cell now. Where is he? He's on your face. He's on you now. You can't tell where he is.
I'll take care of it in a second. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm getting
No problem.
Wrapped.
Yeah, no problem. So I just more or less get himself used to his Pokemon and do who he is and everything. Try and better understand them and everything.
Okay. That should be good.
He just tugs at his shirt sleeve and he just is like, no, we're going into Diglett Cave. I don't want you to die.
Aspen is currently teaching baby Shank some dirty fighting tactics.
So yeah, it's gonna hang out with Leaf today.
It does know double kick. Okay, so...
And it also has rivalry, and I believe it is male.
Yep.
So, double kick into interesting places.
Yeah. So, I will increase Shanks just a smidge. So, okay. So, you guys have technically trained all day today? Or done your morning training and stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
One Pokemon each, please. That's all I'm gonna ask.
I'll just probably have my 3, just more or less representation, but
what is my training? I believe it's focus. So is that accurate? Yes. So I focus trained
Baby Shanks.
Baby Shank, yeah. So you get +2 to skill checks, +1 to act. Show it.
Okay, so
Leaf is getting agility.
Yeah.
Let's move you out to Pewter City.
+2s. Wait, what is agility training?
Oh, well, you got a sprite. You have a sprite for her. Nice.
Okay, something went wrong. I thought I copied all of you guys. Apparently, it did not. Give me a second.
Aspen is only the important one.
Everyone else is not necessary.
Okay. Where are we meant to be?
Poke Center. And I try to copy you guys, so since you had got enough new Pokemon, but... Okay, there we go.
Now we're bigger.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me move Espeon and Eevee out of the way, and I'll shrink you all.
Yeah, no problem.
Stop moving as of now.
Yeah.
No.
You also can get rid of that injury. We've rested for the day. That was a long rest, so you got rid of one. You got rid of at least.
I forget what caused this.
That was the chemical explosion.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Oh my god.
So, you guys come out. Espeon kind of goes over to Gareth, and she's just like, "Give me the broken Pokeball."
Wait, I have a broken Pokeball?
Yeah, you tried to catch I think it was the Sawaddle or something. Maybe it was the Larvesta.
No, we got that one in the fastball.
Yeah, there was one. I remember it was you. I can't remember what it was, but
yeah. He looks at the broken Pokeball that he has that I forgot to write down, and he's like, "I can fix this."
Do you want it fixed
Wasn't
okay or fixed right?
Wasn't it on Seraph that it broke?
Either way.
Can't remember. It might have been the Trico, honestly.
My partner will
so
be able to fix it without a doubt.
All right. He tosses it over to the Espeon.
She just psychically catches it and walks away. Do your shopping. Catch any Pokemon if you can. You'll be at. I'll message you when you are needed.
All right.
So,
Forward, baby Shang. Into attention.
I guess we have some downtime, I guess.
Shopping montage. Ta-da.
You guys see the 3 Geodudes sitting in there.
Oh god, no.
God.
They formed a gang.
It's time.
They're just kind of doing, stuff and, doing like bro stuff where they're just like bumping each other. And...
I want to disrupt this party. Leaf, what do you think?
Aspen is heading that way.
Oh.
Can Leaf, climb the back of this over the fence?
If you give me an acrobatics, probably.
I'm going to try that
is your acrobatics good?
I'm going to try that too.
Wait, he's got wall climber.
Oh, then I'll say he doesn't even have to roll.
But I got to do acrobatics.
Yeah, you yourself have to do acrobatics.
Wow, that's actually pretty low considering I rolled 4 dice.
I'm going to say
10 is the average right now.
Yeah, I was going to say 10 is probably what it is. So...
Leaf is an edgy kid and just climbs on top of the slime and does a ninja pose.
So...
He's a rebellion.
What are you guys going to do?
I'm water testing.
Sai right now just exploring and right now avoiding the area. He knows where they're gonna obviously call him to. So right now just taking the time to explore.
I am gonna set Baby Shaq down, who is gonna get all riled up around these 3 Geodudes. Look about the area, look to whoever looks to be the leader of the group, and go fancy exploring that.
I challenge you to a duel.
Let me pull up each Geodude. I need to check their shit.
At some point, I'm going to water pulse one of these things. Just, I want to see how
Please do not cave a hole through the Geodude's face. It's all he had. That knowledge.
That was the entire plan.
Okay, so... these Geodudes, I of course forgot to freaking label which one was which. Also, I love the 2 people that are on probation are the ones fighting.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting. Baby Shank's for the fight.
You know what I mean.
Well, I'm on probation. Fighting is just about the only thing I can do now with my Pokemon other than heal and all that crap.
Okay, so I need to pull up this last Geodude. Is it... Make this easy, make this easy. No, of course it's not easy. One of these is female, and I need to figure out which one is.
So, still I can't proc rivalry on it?
Well, the other 2 are male, so I just need to... Okay, that's Geodude 1.
All right, that's
Your
where the
name's
plus 2 was
Judy
coming
One.
from. I forgot that.
Excuse me, check your privileges. Her name is Geodudette.
So, this one's going to go away. And you know what? This one's going to go over here. This one will fight Baby Shanks.
Baby Shanks was happy.
So I'm just going to go with the assumption that... so, is this how you guys want to split up? Kresnik attacks this one. Leaf attacks this
I'm
one.
hitting this one. Yep.
Okay.
And
So-
Stag's going to do his own thing of looking around the town.
I'm just going to assume you all move before them. So...
I mean, if you really want my, what is it, 26 initiative?
Yeah. So...
I don't think Baby Shanks is fast. He's got a 9 speed.
Empress would be at a 16 speed.
Yeah, so I'm going to just go Trico, Feebas, Nidoran, and then they'll move if they're alive.
And I guess Stag will just go dead last and just do his normal stuff.
Yeah, so.
Okay, so Leaf is up first.
Uh-huh.
Leaf, just, I mean, that one punched Amy in the face, so just go for it.
Surprisingly,
And-
you are correct. That is the exact one.
Yeah, I knew it. So, Leaf, even though he's not a hardcore member of the team just yet, because he's pretty new, he will enact revenge by just absorbing its life force.
Okay, roll absorb. Okay, so minus that. 14,
And that is-
28.
That's 3 times effective.
Yeah, and so if I'm
That's
doing
42.
the math, yeah, you exactly KO it. And
You
since
take
it's,
it up all my life.
since it's an exact KO, if you want to catch it, I will allow you to throw a Pokeball at it.
Ooh, Geodude is not fast.
Ooh, Geodude is not fast.
Okay. So you're
Loophole,
just gonna
trick
let it
room.
be KO'd?
I'll throw a ball.
Okay.
You can do a loophole to that fasting and just get Pokemon with Trick Room.
Yeah, that's gonna catch. So you have Geodude number 1. Alright. I had his sheet pulled up.
Time to look at cool nicknames for Geodudes.
Okay, so it's now your turn, Kresnik.
Okay, let's go for a Water Pulse. Ooh.
It's another 3 times effective.
Yeah. One sec, my computer's lagging a bit apparently. It was doing fine last week. Well, maybe not great, but
Don't forget to check the string.
I think this is also knocked it out unless this one has a better special defense.
No, if it's times 3, it's only going to be... No. Actually, no, it'd be taking the same amount of damage.
it
Yeah, do the
has,
same
yeah, different.
on the HP and special defense stat.
One sec. Okay, so that. So Merc has already thrown a ball, so. Yeah, you. Okay. That is. Yeah, you knock it out exactly as well.
I drown the fucker. No.
So since, honestly, since that was the end of that, I'm just gonna delete it since no one else here can throw a Pokeball.
Yep. Well, technically Aspen can, since it was a 24-hour thing.
Nope, still within the 24 hours.
Damn. Okay.
So you should have control over the Geodude in the journal, Merc. So
Okay.
it is now your turn. Now is Baby Shanks.
Baby Shanks goes forward.
Oh,
He sidles up to the Geodude, gives him a look of disdain and just goes, "Whoa!" Oh, baby Shane.
Okay, I mean, it's not going to be too bad, but I'm still going to roll severity.
You hit it and it breaks his leg because it's too hard.
I mean, the second hit hits.
Does it work like that? Doesn't it technically have to hit the first time?
Yeah.
I mean, it rolls evasion for both hits.
Huh. Interesting.
28. I'm going to have it take neutral damage for the second hit.
Fair enough.
So... Okay. Okay.
Wait a minute. That's not an @1. That's a 2. Because
Because of the training.
Yeah, but you still rolled a nat 1.
True. Okay. All right.
So... Okay. Geodude's turn. It is going to use Rock Throw.
Okay. I assume this is the female one?
No, this is the male one.
Okay, it takes an additional 5 damage.
Okay.
Rivalry.
Now, does it have that thing where I do more damage to you as well because of Rivalry?
No.
Okay. Because I know, like, Rivalry back in the original was like that. So... I'll take 5 more damage, but you take 32 minus your...
That's a good chunk. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe Shank. Yeah, he's got a good chunk of it.
Just thank God it wasn't the magnitude.
It doesn't learn magnitude yet.
I know.
So, it is your turn again.
Hang on, just gotta pull up my calculator. I can't quick math that number.
Yeah. And...
Maybe I should have set this up earlier. We're gonna. Is that an EOT?
Double kick, it should say.
At will. So let's
Yeah,
try it one more time. Come on, baby Shanks. You can do it.
That is good enough to
It
nail
both
it.
times, yeah.
And yeah, it's definitely gone. You just see it go launching over and you and it's gone.
Oh, baby Shanks, that was a little bit too rough.
Hey guys, Team Rock, it was blasting off again.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was terrible, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, so is anything around the stag?
No,
We ought to get into it
literally
for
you guys
that
caught
time.
everything except for the Geodudes. So this was kind of your if you wanted to go for another one.
Alright. Well, I guess like during the meantime, I just want to let Sam just bonded with Cell a little more, I guess.
Okay. So we'll say you go to shopping now, where you guys buy 2 super potion, 3 baits, a super deal of 1 good rod, and a lure, for at a discounted price, 3 revives, 2 dusk balls, 2 paralyzed heals, and 2 X specials. And because of Aspen's savvy spending power of Unova, you get a 10% discount.
Yay!
At that point, you hear psychically, it's like, okay, they're ready for you. Don't expect to do too much, though. I will get that Geodude down in your thing in a little bit.
Yeah.
I already
Also
have it.
is. Also, I don't know if you did the Hoopa puzzle still be there, or was that by accident?
Oh, it's probably by accident. 1 sec. I need to roll something really quick. I really don't need to roll it, but depending on how good he rolls. Okay, so
The world blows up.
he is working with something broken, so his skill stunt activates.
We come back and she hands you a master ball.
Hey,
You guys walk up and he throws you an ultra ball.
oh,
The
I-
hoop specifically.
catch it. Hey,
I had some spare parts laying around. I don't get to work with stuff very often anymore.
Who did he specifically throw it at?
He threw it at Garrett. Essentially, he took his broken Pokeball and turned it into an Ultra Ball.
Ah, okay.
He rolled a 31 Tech Education.
Could have just gave him a 66. Now you had to give him a plus 12.
Well, I explained this out of character, or out of game, remember?
I don't fully remember. All right.
Okay, long story short, I changed Virtuoso. It makes one of your D6s a +6 of your Virtuoso.
Oh, okay.
And then he has Skill Stunt, which does the same thing.
All right. Fair enough.
So, okay. Don't expect too much. They just need your eyewitness report. Be respectful. And yeah, I don't know. I don't got anything else. Stewart is like, I have no idea.
Oh, we have to be respectful. Okay, Baby Shanks, come back.
Ludwig's gonna go to the side. Stewart's gonna move aside. The police officers step aside. And standing in front of you is an older-looking gentleman, but very good cheekbones, very handsome, and a younger woman with long purple hair.
Totally don't know who this person is. Actually, can we actually roll to see if we know who Looker is?
No, but he knows who you are, Stag.
oh boy.
No.
We're back.
Why are you all standing right there? I moved up forward because I was trying to do the angle.
You just hear
Actually,
the man say, "You can come closer."
Yeah. Like, I was just saying so far back, I was like, wait, because everyone started to move.
Come with me, Leaf.
Okay, this will be very run-of-the-mill. It should line up with what everyone else said. So, what did you see occur here? And he just kind of gestures over towards the giant hole.
The greatest disappearing act I've ever seen.
He stops and looks at you for a second.
What?
Okay.
It was quite an act.
Saying exactly, I'm sure what Mr. Lydic and Mr. Stewart told you. We finished with the gym battle. We came out here, and Hoopa appeared and took the building, and all the professors are gone. That's what I was adding on and saying.
Yeah.
Yes. This is worse than the Wild Calamity. Anyways, I do apologize. Nothing ever seems to get fixed. You can call me Looker. I'm from Interpol. This is technically my boss, Miss Annabelle. She walks forward. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
And she just kind of looks at you for a second, Kresnik, and just nods.
purple hair unite.
Yes.
Saying, yeah, Purple Hair Club.
I wasn't even thinking.
So, we really just have to go by the procedure. That was all we really needed you for. You and Mr. Liddick can now leave town. So, I wish you well and keep your noses clean.
Okay, goodbye.
Just thing. You have a good day then. No.
Kresnik's gonna walk up to Stuart and like tell him, can I talk to you real quick?
Oh, of course. Let's move a bit away from the. And he looks at the hole. This.
Yes. No,
Oh,
preferable.
I'll move him further down. Liddick's just gonna be kind of nearby as well.
yeah.
Well, to be honest, I couldn't happen to help but notice your what seems like a ice type Larvesta. I was wondering if I could possibly trade you for it, if you're willing.
He kind of shuffles it. Apparently, it's really rare, and I'm supposed to keep a hold of it because it's the first ice bug type in existence or something. I got a Sneasel that doesn't listen to me if you want it.
Well, the Sneasel's fine, but I also have a Pokemon with something that makes it somewhat rare. I have a Rhyhorn with a Dragon Rush that nearly flattened me.
One sec. I will actually roll something for that. You know what? Let's just face it, he won't be able to do it himself, so Liddick's gonna step in on this one. So, once I can click it, I'm gonna roll his Liddick's Pokemon Education. Okay. Sorry to eavesdrop, Kresnik, but Dragon Rush is kind of rare, but it's just an egg move. Besides, he's the Ice Gym leader. He kind of has to try it. He can have a few personal Pokemon, but if it was the Rhyhorn that's been in town, it's kind of violent, and he already has one violent Pokemon.
That's reasonable. Then, if he's the Ice type gym leader, just to point it out, what was with the Anorith?
Well, I got it with the Amura. Surely it was. I thought it was an Ice type.
Respectfully,
Kresnik. He's from another multiverse, one where Pokemon aren't a thing.
Well,
so
fair,
he's still learning everything. So
that's fair. But just to let you be aware, Stuart, that's not an Ice type.
Yeah,
it's also in the Hoenn region. It's a rock bug.
Yeah, I kind of got yelled at about that last night when I was making my report. So they're sending me a replacement Pokemon, but yeah, it's just one of those things.
Well, then what about a trade of my Rhyhorn for your Anorith?
Well, he's kind of, yeah, I'm not, yeah. So, one sec. Oh, ouch. So,
oh god.
Liddick's he's gonna kind of eye the situation, but he's just gonna be quiet. Let Stuart figure this out himself. It's I'm sorry. It's I do like it. I'm supposed to, I can't have a couple personal Pokemon, but he's just kind of.
Poor Stuart, actually.
Are you sure you guys don't want the Sneasel?
I really want the Sneasel.
I mean, you can trade something for it.
I don't have anything I want to give up other than this cool Geo, dude.
Kresnik walk.
How about this, man? Lydica's gonna step in. It'll be a couple months. You can contact Stuart later if you want to try to get that Larvesta. But for now, he actually takes Stuart aside for a second, and they talk for a minute. And I will roll his charm for this.
Yeah, maybe we could at least be nice to Gareth and trade him the Rhyhorn in exchange for
No.
Diesel.
Don't trade other people's Pokemon for things that I want.
There we go. Over 20, good.
Oh no,
Just good at fucking everything.
So you see Stuart hand Lydic an Ultra Ball. And then he hands you, Kresnik, a Pokeball.
No.
And he's like, well, it's your problem now, and runs away.
What?
He moves surprisingly fast for a fat man.
Kresnik looks at it, hearing is like, huh.
Okay, so to fill you in, you guys have a Sneasel now.
Oh, no.
And I owe him an Ice type, and he just kind of wiggles the Ultra Ball.
Thinking emoji.
Kresnik turns his head to Gareth. You're looking for fast Pokemon, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
From the battle, this thing was relatively quick. Would you possibly want this?
Yes.
Would you possibly want it?
Willing to trade?
I'll give you my Geodude for it.
Okay, for the record, though, I think you have 6 Pokemon, technically.
I have 5.
You already got 6.
Okay,
I have 5. The Sneasel's a 6, so I can trade it.
Okay. But remember, you also operate by Team Bank, so...
I know.
So... Either way, you guys can figure it out. I am adding it to Merc's list, though.
Yes. When I was really young, I wandered out on a route, and the Sneasel beat me up. It was a traumatic experience.
But then I got better.
But I got better. And I went back out to try to get the Sneasel, and it beat me up again.
Then I tried it a 3rd time, and it killed me. But I came back alive. I got better.
I got better.
Okay.
I cannot see these new Pokemons.
As you guys are kind of discussing, Lydic, PDA thing goes off, and he's like, stupid piece of tech. Walks off and starts, talking to someone on it.
Give me a sec.
Well, I guess we might. Well, since we got something out of the end, but we must be heading out soon.
Down Diglett Tunnel?
Yeah. So all of a sudden, you know, I'm not gonna make you roll. He's just like, it'll be fine. You know, it won't be coded to me. I'm not breaking the rules. It's a loophole. Dante, it'll be fine. And he notices you and kind of just hangs up and is just like, okay, let's get going. I apologize.
Anything wrong?
Nothing that needs to be discussed at the moment. So I'm going to copy you and move you back.
As we are walking, I want to discuss something present.
Okay, you can. So I'm moving you back to Route 2, I believe it was.
It's dark.
Yeah, I discovered that just recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks.
There we go.
Okay. You guys are all in here?
Yeah.
Still isn't.
Okay, I'm gonna have to shrink
There we go.
guys
There we
just
go.
a smidge.
There we go. Found him.
Okay.
Oh, Krasnit.
Okay, I see.
Seem awfully. You seem awfully sad about this Rhyhorn that you have.
Well, it did almost kill me.
Well, perhaps
That's
some affection.
Yeah. This was...
Well, and also, well, to be fair, I do have a fondness towards Hoenn Pokemon more than others. But the Rhyhorn can be useful. Just if I can get a Hoenn Pokemon for it or something that seems more interesting, I am willing to part with it.
It's adorable.
Sentret?
It runs out of the grass. And also bursting from the grass.
Oh boy!
Oh!
It's a bird. That's a weird looking Pidgey.
Oh, it's a Rufflet.
Gareth stands in the way.
Someone.
Oh.
And it's actually like swooping down when you hear Spanish guitars.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
a
I think-
Pikachu.
As it tackles the Rufflet.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm in range.
Fuck.
Gets knocked down and the
Ow.
Sentret is just kind of cowering over here.
Oh. That's a perfectly good Pokemon.
Oh, it's still up. It just got tackled.
I'm going to
Okay.
approach the Rowlet if I can.
The
It's not
Rufflet.
a Rowlet, it's a Rufflet.
Yeah, the Rufflet. Why do I keep calling it Rowlet? I'm stupid.
Pokemon. I was actually going to try and help it.
It just
Too many
screeches and
people-
starts going after the Sentret again.
It's like,
Leaf mimics the Sentret, just like balancing on his tail.
yeah. Okay, well, definitely he's going to take care of. He's going to be trying to go after that.
I'm going to cast Reflect on the Sentret.
Bird on the window.
Basically.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna give it some damage.
Hold on.
Oh, that would be barrier, not reflect.
Details.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be casting a wall then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I really
why is
wanted to
there a
catch this.
Pikachu?
Out of game, I really want someone to catch that Rufflet.
I'm really wanting it. So,
You guys are welcome to. All you know is this Sentret's being hunted down by a Rufflet and a Pikachu is interfering.
I throw
Yeah.
a ball at it.
Okay.
wait a minute, I'll wind the ball. Wind the Rufflet.
Anyone that
I mean-
wants to throw a ball can throw a ball. One sec. Did you actually roll for?
Other than me and
I
Aspen.
haven't rolled.
No,
I
I
don't-
to,
I don't want this thing. I just don't want it to hurt the Sentret.
Well, that's why I
Yeah.
casted Reflect on the Sentret.
Can
Um,
Feebas Water Pulse? Can Feebas Water Pulse a Pikachu?
You can. So, okay, so the actions we got right now are two people. Two people want to use a ball on the rufflet, and you want to use a water pulse on the Pikachu.
I mean, I wanted to use. I mean, I was
I
going
mean,
to use.
if he actually wants to catch it, I won't throw something at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I would have used Cell to actually attack, then catch it. But
okay, so we got water
I
pulse
should do
and
that.
Cell, so go ahead. This will be
All right.
counted as a surprise round. Honestly, I'm not too terribly concerned about the order.
No.
Okay, it's confused as well. Hopefully
It is
this is not
confused, but it doesn't take very much damage.
Yeah,
That's on the
because it is
rufflet,
bug
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
on
on
the
the
rufflet, so that's why
luckily
that's-
that is good damage, but luckily it's half due to it being resisted being bug. But that's actually still good because I did not want to do too much to knock it out because it did already take a hit.
Yeah, that crit would have been nasty.
Oh, it still
Yeah.
wouldn't have done much. So I'm gonna
Would
say
have done way more. At least 30 or 15.
one injury and confusion.
Yep. What's up?
Okay, I'm gonna have to check my calculator.
Don't fully know if that will catch. Possibility.
Okay.
You can get rid of your injury, by the way. You already healed up.
What the see?
So that has one injury, and it is confused. I actually forget exactly what the actual level is, but I'm guessing it's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you catch it. Yep, you do.
Oh,
So I'm just going to delete it.
I really love the American bird.
What's America?
I'm reliving that reliving I gave myself because like there's too many damn good Pokemon I want, but I keep restricting myself with a limit.
So you got the Rufflet. It is going to be in Black's Journal. So roll Water Pulse if you're attacking that Pikachu, but do you want to see what happens first?
Yeah, let's see what happens first.
Okay, let me...
Yeah, so the main target is gone now.
Oh! Let's see.
Okay. They come over. Sentry comes over. And, jeez, damn it.
Oh!
They start cuddling.
Aww.
Yeah, I'll call it off then. Yeah, I'm not gonna water pulse that.
Yeah, so they're just cuddling. They look at you and wave.
Alright, let's leave before this gets awkward.
During this entire kind of thing, you know, you just see Espeon and Litic kind of looking at one another.
I kind of tempted to actually bring out the thing again just to like make it forcefully apologize.
Nah, you don't need to. And I just stole Cell. Grab Cell, please.
Oh, you took Cell away from me.
So you guys are just gonna let them be together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe too.
Just want to look at something real quick.
Burkle.
Yeah, I was about to say if I had a berry, I'd leave one, but I don't. It's just good.
I don't think we've seen berries.
No, actually, I do have one. I actually do have one Oran berry. I can. I'll actually.
Because that center probably got hit a bit.
Yeah, I'll throw it to them.
Okay.
I just casually toss it to them. Say, here you go. You seem like you probably were hurt, so take care of yourselves.
They grab it and run into the woods.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are about to go into the cave when you hear a wistful melody that sounds very familiar to Gareth and Stag.
Very.
Oh, before. Cricket Tune, you came back.
Cricket Tune, you came back.
It starts sawing on its things, and you hear the voice. Yes, you are needed. The little warrior is scared.
All right,
What?
Thing.
come on, Leaf.
What?
Let's. What? Why are we questioning things?
The little warrior is scared. He's saying.
Anyone can roll me an intuition if they want.
No,
I'll roll one because Kresnik would honestly be confused and try to figure out what the hell is going on.
Gareth doesn't care to know what's going on. He just knows that a little warrior needs help.
Yeah, I mean, I do as well, but like, there's the fact, like, whether, like, because I don't remember this being part of the full story.
Oh,
I think I have an idea of what's happening.
So Cricketune steps aside, and it starts sawing, and a gust of wind just kind of seemingly pushes the trees. One sec, I gotta figure out how I did this.
Also, I did get a pretty good roll for roll 2.
Okay, so Kresnik, yours wasn't the highest, but because I forgot to give you that bonus last time, plus the fact that you would know, you met a little warrior. That Ralts.
Wait, it needs help?
Yes.
To tell you what, I know this too, because I did get only a 2 before the
but
max
I
roll.
am gonna say Kresnik realizes it first, so if he wants to run in first...
Yeah, he bolts. He goes straight in.
This direction.
Way.
This direction.
Yeah, this direction.
Wait, where?
Yeah, through the tree.
Shit.
Literally.
No, if he messes on aspect.
This is the reason, like, the fact I'm below 2 is below the roll. I'm hoping I actually can realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just gone.
Yeah.
Espeon after him.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So Espeon after him. So, just out of personal curiosity, what is your movement speed?
Me?
Yeah.
My movement speed is 6.
Espeon's outrunning you.
Yeah.
Wait, who is?
Espeon.
Well, of course Espeon would.
Actually, not usually, but yeah. So I'm just gonna extend this just a smidge more. So you guys can start running.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Espeon has an overland of 6 as well.
Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting? It's almost as if this Espeon has been trained in the past.
8, 4,
Probably in heads. Okay.
5, and 6. 6.
This.
1, 2.
So, what do you guys do?
4. The fact that you keep stopping.
Does Kresnik know?
I've got my full movement speed.
Does
I also have
Kresnik
6 in speed.
Would Kresnik know if he's like at where the Ralts and all of them are at yet?
It should be pretty close. So you're gonna be ahead. So I am gonna say. So keep moving forward a little bit.
You're just constantly one space ahead of me because I
stop
go the
right
same
here.
movement space as you.
Well, let's just say you keep running. Roll me acrobatics.
Oh,
All of us?
acrobatics?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Just him or all of us?
Come on,
Just
come
him.
on,
He's
come
in
on,
front.
come on. Okay, that's.
Yeah. And,
Oh!
Sorry for the train, everybody.
Do I fall in that?
No, because Espeon's with you. You pretty much start falling and Espeon just catches you.
I was about to say use water gun on the ground to propel myself, but it's not water gun, it's water pulse.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work the same. So it has you in psychic and it uses itself on psychic on itself and drags you over.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
I'm kind of curious to see if Cell actually could do that.
Seeing the roll's Kresik's gonna come up to you. It's like, you okay?
It is telekinetic.
Oh, so
That's
would he be able to piece it together like right off the bat, or do I need to roll another intuition?
There's a giant hole, and there's
yeah,
no
you can
house.
clearly fucking tell what happened.
Yeah.
And what bonus actually did he get beforehand, by the way?
He critted on something, and I told him he would get something special later, and it never actually came up. So,
okay.
Does Aspen want to come over?
Kresik's gonna bend down, just like hug the thing. He's just gonna hug the roll. It's trying to calm it down.
Aspen knows when it's not her thing.
Yeah. Roll me a charm.
Oh, come on.
Good enough. It just kind of nuzzles, in and keeps crying.
Come on.
So, you mind if I give it a try?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I take out?
Sure.
Okay. First of all, what are you thinking?
Just for like fluff or whatever. I don't know if you want to put anything on it. Kresik's gonna take out like his groomer's kit and just like start like trying to calm it down by like grooming the green part, the green hair on its head.
I will allow that. It usually won't itself, but because it's so, I guess, broken at this point, it's gonna allow it. So for fluff, you can, kind of, I guess, brush it to try to calm it down.
Yeah.
That's still good enough. SB's eyes glow a little bit. Oh boy. It looks back towards where you guys all came from. And it just looks there while you're trying to calm it down.
Yeah, Kresik's, he's not paying attention to anything. He's just trying to calm down the rollets and comfort her.
Thing. The thing keeps taking everything. Doesn't even seem like it even has any specific reason or nothing. Just seems to take whatever it wants. See what will happen, everyone.
Does Kresnik see it stick anywhere? Because he remembers they having a stick, trying like pretending it was a sword.
It's like right around there. And all of a sudden you just hear, it went outside to get its stick. Aspeon just told you that.
Yeah, Kresnik's going to quickly walk over and bring it over and like show it. So, like hand it the stick. It's like, you were coming for this?
It starts like coddling it, but it's still kind of clinging in your arms. Espeon's like, oh, this is so
thing.
Come on, let's. It uses telekinesis and just grabs you all and drags you back over.
Yeah, Kresnik's not letting go. Mm-hmm. He's not letting go of rollets. He's basically carrying it along with his feedbacks right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, real quick, Merc, are you back yet?
Yeah, then like Espeon not tell me or just tell him.
She said it in general. She didn't speak it directly into the mind. It just said in general.
Okay.
So, real quick though, imagine this took probably 10, 15 minutes. So, Merc, are you back yet?
That would probably be a no, because he's still muted.
Okay, so let's
Dag also just walked on his own back.
So, let's take like a quick 5-minute break. We've been going for about an hour and a half-ish, somewhere around there. So.
All right. Well, I gotta go grab some stuff out of the laundry, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. So, be back in 5 minutes, everybody.
All right.
And
I did not
for anyone
expect
actually
that to
watching
happen.
us, thank you for dealing with my bullshit, because I am not a good streamer or a DM probably. So, thank you for watching. Okay, I need to go AFK for myself for a few minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Did I get control of the bike?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just looking at this, sorry. Thought I...
All right.
Oh. Derp-a-derp-a-derp. Yeah. I gave you the wrong quick thing for the rufflet.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, so
I
I just noticed the marking. It was green instead of blue. I was just like, huh? Let me open it up and throw you
Yep.
in there.
All right. Yeah. Fairly good one. That seems very nice. No.
Oh. I did the same thing with the Geodude and the Weavile, honestly. God, I'm a moron today.
Oh.
Where I pretty much said, oh, it's in, it can be edited by Merc, but it's in only my journal, technically.
Yeah, I was saying like I don't see it or anything.
Yeah, so I... Save changes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm guessing this is from a parallel world or like just brought in here or something. Because it says rare. Was under rare.
The
The rufflet.
Yeah. You got a little kind of like ding-a-ling, but that was about it.
I am back, and I had honestly no idea that's gonna happen to the rolls. Like, holy shit.
So, remember that conversation we had? Where you said the dice cost you a Ralt, and I told you I didn't remember that?
Oh, yeah. Because
Because
I had to do a charm check, and that Gallade was a stubborn.
the charm check wasn't for the Gallade.
Uh-huh.
It was for the Ralts.
Oh, I thought it was for the Gallade because Gallade was arguing with the Gardevoir on if the rolls would come with me or not the first time, and I rolled so low that it said no.
Let's put it this way. You would have had to roll like a 30 to convince the Gallade. There was no way in hell you were convincing the Gallade.
Well, fuck.
I planned this shit.
I feel so bad for the rolls now.
I planned for the feels.
I mean, the fact that you did get that original roll, I probably would have tried. I probably would have tried to do something about for the rolls and everything, but not really big. I don't really want to try and take away from you.
I was about to say, yeah, it has a connection with Shido.
Yeah.
And what makes it even worse is that Ralts is like it's one of the very first psychic type Pokemon I ever got and used a lot. And it's like anytime I play a home game, I hunt Ralts for the best nature possible because I love using it.
So there's that. Yeah. I would like to do something small before we go into Diglett's tunnel with Merc, since he was.
Oh yeah, the Weavile.
Diglett's Cave.
Diglett's Cave, Diglett's Tunnel, whatever the frack it is.
Frack it is.
So, yeah,
honestly, I knew it wouldn't have happened, but I was trying to get the freaking Larvest stuff for the Sneasel. Because he's one of the fast Pokemon. Sneasel's fast, Larvesta's not really that fast. Even his Volcarona's not that fast.
Yeah.
But I knew it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, you can talk to him later, but he seems pretty happy with that. So, I'm going to give it about 5 minutes. If Merc's not back, I'll go over what might have happened with him later.
Alright.
So, in fact, since we're going to do that, I'm going to move you up. And just to kind of fill the dead air while we wait. Okay, bollocks. Can I grab the red? I grabbed the red one. Good. I'm gonna say the Crickettoon's gone by now.
Oh, I was actually gonna talk with it.
Nope, it's gone.
I find it funny how the Crickettoon was down there, like, to see the thing and then knew, like,
and then, like,
he knew to say Little Warrior.
Yep. So, you get back up here, Gareth is just kind of, he looks like he's thinking a bit. And Lytic's on his crappy-ass PDA cell phone thing that he obviously just hates. And just as you walk up, you hear him say, "Hey, stop making out and answer your damn phone, Dante. Call me back when you when you can." Hangs it up.
Is it online?
I apologize. Oh boy. He walks over to the Ralts, and the Ralts actually looks at him, and Lytic's like, "Well, this is a fine little mess. How you doing, little one?" And it kind of snuggles back into you, but it's not out of fear or anything. It's just comfortable in your hands, Kresnik.
Okay.
So, Did Shadow Sneak give you a hard time?
Oh. Who's he saying that to?
He's saying that to you, Kresnik. Espeon
Well,
Red Rolls' mind, so it knows kind of what happened.
Yes, it did give me a hard time, as she is a strong little warrior, and he just continues grooming her hair to again keep her calm,
Mm-hmm.
even though she's mellowed out a little. He's just trying to keep it that way for the time being.
Yeah. Well, that's good. She took to it quite fast. So, anyways.
And I have something to ask you later about Shadows.
About what?
About Shadow Sneak.
Are you saying this in character or out of character?
In character, Kresnik's saying that to him because basically he's basically saying he needs to talk to him about why he taught her that, even though he would have probably known she would not be able to be a galley. That's what he's basically trying to say, to talk to him when the rot isn't there.
You feel a familiar presence in your mind, Kresnik?
It's like, why don't you try to tell him this? He didn't teach her thing.
Oh, he did.
Yep.
Oh, he specifically taught the Pokemon Shadow Sneak. He has no physical combat ability, though.
Yeah. So, no, you just feel a familiar presence, and you realize Espeon's technically in your head again, Kresnik.
Kresnik looks over to the Espeon.
Then you just hear Lytic's voice. She has guts. And trust me, you see half the shit I've seen in my lifetime. People can do, or people and Pokemon can do things you don't expect.
Well, yes, that has happened quite often, as it has happened at home before. Don't know about anywhere else, but I do know it's happened.
It happens here, there, everywhere. View it as this. Back in the day, Gardevoir was the only known evolution of Ralts. Then, a few years later, Sinnoh found out that, hey, a males could evolve into a Gallade. In a way, there are certain things, look at it this way. An ice bug larvesta, that's not natural, yet it exists. And then he's just like, we'll talk more a bit later maybe, but your friends are giving us funny looks. And then you feel Espeon's presence go out of your head.
It's obviously what's happening now. Yes. I mean, we obviously didn't hear none of that, but we can tell what the fuck's happening. The thing is, talked to us many times through our mind. We don't need to really understand, oh, they must be doing something, but who knows?
Mm-hmm. So, okay, sadly it's been over 5 minutes. I wanted to do something with Gareth. We might do that a little bit later once he's back, but for now, we'll go into Diglett's cave. So while I am copy pasting, Lytic's PDA rings and he picks up. It's like, about time, Dante. Hey, so you'll see the footage a bit later, but I need you to do me a solid, man. Can you get me an appointment with Tim? We need to. We got a little bit of a debacle here, and we're gonna need his legalese here. So I'm gonna be hella shrinking you guys. So
oh, this is gonna be a massive. That's a pretty big map. I can already tell.
yeah. So okay.
Also, I know we didn't really, but our character like, so does Dante like work with Tim to actually like to make an appointment or something?
More or less, it kind of sounds like there's going to be an appointment of some kind, but he still needs to call. And it was just, hey, if you can give me an appointment, do it in about 2 weeks.
All right.
So, Jesus Christ, the freaking injuries are bigger than the freaking sprites.
And Krasnik, you can get rid of your injury. You are healed up.
Bike. He got like 3 injuries. He was only able to heal 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, you heal 3 a day.
No, I don't think so. You heal 1.
Yeah, you do. You heal 3
no,
a day.
No, you don't, Mike.
Yeah, you do. If you take a long rest, you can heal up 3 injuries.
Bike. We are not going to have another rule argument in chat right now, or in stream right now. We will discuss this later.
I'll show you it later.
But for now, Kresnik, just get rid of it because it's covering your entire head. So, okay. Lytics, going to be like, okay, this is going to take, 4 or 5 days. This is how it works. We'll go ahead. We'll travel a bit. At night, we'll camp up. I'll keep watch all night. Don't worry about it. So, and Kresnik, I'm sure you've already kind of figured it out, but you can't put that Ralts in a Pokeball, so it's just going to have to travel with us like the Eevee is.
Yes, I understand, but I'm not going to let it out of my sight.
That's
and Kresnik gets pretty defensive with the Ralts at this point.
What if you have an injury again?
Oh, damn it. The sprites are so freaking tiny. Okay, there. So. Oh, I kind of was hoping to have Gareth back by now. So. But we already took a break. It's one of those things now, it's about time for wild Pokemon again. So, I am going to say, however, though, Aspen, your Pokedex goes off.
Uh-huh.
Informing you that it has been 24 hours.
Lovely.
I forget. I always forget who the capture specialist is.
No one is.
No one is.
Oh, I thought someone was.
Someone was, but, we talked about it, and to be fair...
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you've been catching everything in one quick go would mean...
I was about to say, you're kind of the capture specialist at this point.
That's true. Kresnik at this point is going to come up to Stag and just hand him his Pokeballs and be like, since I can't catch anything, I'm going to give you my Pokeballs to use in case there's something that I would want on my team. And he hands you 2 Pokeballs and a heal ball.
Keep it on your list, though. Don't add it to Stag. Don't add it to yours. I just want to...
Yeah, I'm not.
I'll just keep track of it on mine.
Okay.
It's more or less you're going to have to do that yourself. I'm just more or less putting down my stuff.
The grim reminder has returned. The giant baby shake. You might want to just turn off the grid.
Yeah. Will that cause it so,
Stuff will come in their normal size.
Okay, how do I turn off the freaking grid?
It's under the page settings. So underneath the actual page, there's the cogwheel. Yeah. And at the bottom it should say turn off the grid just by clicking a button.
Okay, attempting to scroll down. Play unload, artifact page, GM, fog of war, grid enabled. There it is. Okay.
Now we can move freely without attaching ourselves to the grid.
Okay, if that's what causes that, I'm probably going to turn it off because it's kind of nice, but it's also really annoying in certain cases.
I tend to keep the grid off.
Okay.
Because, like...
I am still learning everything. So... bollocks. Again, it's one of those things I don't really want to move forward, but I can't justify taking more time. Unless you guys just want to call it a night now. It's been only like a couple hours, so.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm still good to go. What did he say he was going to do?
He said he just needed to go AFK for a couple minutes. So, okay. So, whoever you choose, roll D100.
I will do it. Nine.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
Roaming pack of primates attack.
Why am I getting the feeling it's like a... I don't know why, but I get a feeling of a trap hint for some dumb reason.
And that was also a max roll he got, so...
Okay.
I'm getting a really dumb feeling about a trap hint. I don't know why.
Okay, sorry, I'm setting this up.
I need to get rid of my name, because holy shit, that's huge.
Okay, add it to the token layer. Okay. So, as you guys are walking, Lick's kind of just in the middle of you guys. He's not really doing anything. But just so you guys can move forward. As you guys are walking, not even going to make you roll for this, you see a light ahead of you. So,
what?
A light, like something's glowing up in this direction.
Okay. I'll move the EV along since I'm able to move it for some reason.
I gave pretty much you guys control over it, but you can't edit it. So,
okay. And
just
you might
for
need
the record, though,
Garrett.
the EV is kind of wary around you. You've noticed that. So, Aspen, as you turn the corner...
I use Cyndaquil!
You might need to grab Gareth.
See? This is why. And I rolled a 4.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and you might want to drag him along.
Is that properly up to scale?
No.
I was about to say, does that thing have a Pokédex that's giant?
No, it's one of those things where it's kind of hard to judge, so I'll shrink him a little bit, but there.
Dang, I said like he was talking about light. I assumed like he was maybe a soul rock or something.
Aspen's gonna stop dead at the corner, pull up a hand, and kind of like motion everyone to slow down. Hang on, I want to see where this goes.
They're just talking.
I see why you want Gareth to be here. Okay.
Yeah. Baby Shanks, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to come back, little guy.
I want to fight.
Oh God, she's massive.
Okay, there we
go. Krusty could probably get into position with his Feebas if needed to attack that fire Pokemon. He does not know what that is.
He does not know what a Cyndaquil is.
He's from Hoenn.
Yeah, you still have a lot of Pokemon from all over the
It
region
doesn't,
knowing.
it doesn't really matter if he decides he doesn't know what a Cyndaquil is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know
It
what
would make
many
more sense than say him not knowing what a Pidgey is.
Yeah,
He's kind of a rare Pokemon.
it's yeah.
One sec. Stop moving, Mercy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Cinda! Just kind of waves at Mercy.
Mercy waves back.
Cinda! Cinda, Cinda! Tickly tick, tickly tick.
Trio.
True.
Well,
I'm going to have Mercy begin to play with this.
okay. I guess this would be a charm check for Mercy. It won't be super high because it is friendly.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that
4 and a
definitely makes it. So they're just playing, Cyndaquil like picks up a rock and throws it against the wall. It bounces back about halfway back to Cyndaquil, and Diglett and Cyndaquil are like celebrating.
See.
Mercy picks up a stone and tries to shoot it with psychic energy at the wall.
Okay.
See. Saying, well, definitely seems they're definitely not hostile. Way.
She railguns a stone into the wall, seeing how far she can embed it.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm making that grow just a smidge. There. So you can roll a focus or whatever. It's all fluff at this point.
Roll a focus.
Yeah.
10. The average.
So it just gets kind of embedded in the wall. Diglett and the Diglets and Cyndaquil are kind of talking amongst each other. And then they pick up a rock again and throw it against the wall, and it bounces back. And they point to it and kind of say, no, that's the point. You don't embed it. You want to bounce it.
Marcy gives a moment of like, oh, okay. And she picks up a rock and she throws it, and it falls like a foot in front of her.
Cyndaquil just comes up and pats it on the back. Cinda.
Marcy's not.
I actually asked Cell if he wants to go play. And actually, that's all up to you, considering the fact that Cell is more of an embryo than Liep.
Mm-hmm.
Fully has its own emotions and everything, but not really anything I can really say.
Yeah. Also, Chris is going to look down at Roltz and ask if it wants to play with them.
This has been any other Pokemon I put because it said something different for them, but Cell is his own mind himself.
Well, you do have Clefairy who could play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely Clefairy. I definitely would love to play this shit. The giant Clefairy.
I love how it just comes in huge compared to everything else.
And now it's tiny compared to
Yes, size differences.
Yeah. saying, do you want to play with them as well, Angel?
Clefairy picks up a rock and just chucks it at your face.
Saying,
Shatters one of your sunglasses. You have to pull it.
yeah, pull out another pair. Saying,
Clefairy starts laughing.
saying,
Aspen's gonna slowly approach.
And for the record, Roltz is hesitant. It's kind of scared and doesn't want to leave your side. Kresnik.
Okay.
I very much allow Angel to go play with them and throw a rock at me, I guess.
So you're just kind of I guess, playing with them for the good chunk of the afternoon. I'll say you guys do make a little bit more progress, but this is going to be, again, about a 5 or 6 day trek, so.
Yeah.
And anyone that wants to can roll me a perception, though.
Alright.
I'll go for that.
Can it be intuition?
Yeah, intuition or perception.
And it's not a bad roll.
21.
Okay.
I don't get bad rolls. Well, that's
You're
that's
paying more
definitely
attention
average.
against the about Ralts. So, as you pass this point stag, you notice there is kind of a bit of like a mudslide, and it looks like there's a path up there.
From here, it looks like there actually looks like a pathway up. Possibly, we probably can make it a shorter trip if we actually go up this way.
You hear Lydic say, "Not shorter, just a different path."
well,
Well, more or less, like not aiming to more avoid the ground is what it means.
yeah. And how often are we going to be down here? Might be fun to explore the place.
If you want, there's another way up a bit further down. It'll still take us a couple days to get there, but here's how you'll look at it. We can either sleep in the more roomy area or sleep in twisting caves. Your choice. I've been here before. He actually kind of looks a little sad when he says that.
Saying, is everything all right?
Mm,
You look a little gloomy saying that.
nothing too important. I might just visit an old friend.
I see. Well, I don't. Either way, it doesn't really mind to me. I don't obviously sleep that long.
Mm. Whatever. Just make sure you get some sleep. I got watch covered.
Well, it's not really that any reason for that or nothing, but
Mhm.
I'll be heading up actually. It's good. There's a lot probably stuff here actually I'm interested about this cave and everything.
Mm.
I'm allowing Angel to like tag along with everyone else, considering I'm sure she actually would probably have a lot more fun down here than up there with me.
Mm-hmm. Well, she likes torturing you, but it just looks like Espion and Lydic are kind of mentally talking to one another as they're just kind of hanging back now, looking at the pathway up.
Is there something I gotta roll to actually get up here?
No, but as it was said, it would take you a few days, and it'd be twisting caves. So, as for you, Aspen, it'd accept your head pat.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up actually.
Okay.
Kurosek would follow. The Evie could stay down here next to.
Espion.
Yep.
Oh, well, what do the rest of you think? Because if they are going up, we need to head up too. Make sure none of you guys get lost.
Well, I mean, like, is it not like the same pathway or nothing? Just a little higher up elevation?
No, one sec. I will reveal a bit now that you see the area. You see about that. It is just this tight cave. You can easily walk in it, but it's a bit cramped.
Okay, then yeah, I'll probably need to turn back then, just to make sure that she doesn't get lost in that case.
Okay. So Aspen is technically trying to bond with the Cyndaquil. The Diglets are seeing you guys leave, and they're just gonna kind of bugger off. Oh, that's Gothita. So they're just gonna go diggly dig, diggly dig.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
as they go off. But since you are actually doing something, Aspen, you can, do whatever you're trying to do.
I'm not trying to catch this. I'm just chilling with it.
Okay.
Aspen actually doesn't like fire types.
Oh.
Interesting.
So Cyndaquil's just gonna accept the head pats and maybe just tag along with you guys for a little bit longer.
Watch Garrett come back to his senses and chuck a ball at it.
Yeah. Yeah. God damn it, Mark! Where are you? Thing is, it says he's still online.
Yeah.
It's still coming with us. It's just interested in us. That's all. It's not because one of us wanted to have it.
It might bugger off for a little bit later. But okay. So
we could also. We can catch it and give it to him if that's so.
Well, either way, for now, it'll stick around for a little bit. But you guys want to go down the path, apparently.
I am.
Yeah, Chris can go down.
Okay. Before you actually guys go up, though, Lytic's like, well, it's getting pretty late. I know it's hard to tell, but it's almost 10 o'clock, you guys. You should probably get some sleep.
Saying, really? Huh. Guess my sense of time is still off.
Oh, get some sleep, you guys. He just kind of leans up against a rock and starts fiddling with his PDA.
Say, actually, I actually want to speak with him. Actually.
Okay.
Chris just moves over to that corner and just sleeps. Still holding the ropes.
Mm-hmm. Rolt's kind of passed out a couple hours ago, actually. You were playing with the Cyndaquils for a while. The Cyndaquil and the Diglets for a while. So,
yeah.
Cyndaquil's just gonna kind of nestle underground, and you can still see him, but he's just kind of underground at this point. Going to sleep. So, I guess if Stag wants to talk to Lytic from up above.
Yeah. Oh, he actually was going to just talk to him face to face right here.
Okay, that's a bit better.
Yeah.
What can I do for you, Mr. Jones?
Saying, well, I've been curious about a couple of things. For one, I'm curious about your little device there and everything. You said you made it completely yourself, didn't you?
You mean this thing? And he holds up the crappy PDA. No, this is what I'm allowed to use.
Saying, you're allowed to use?
Yep.
Saying, I guess there's some other form you had that actually is a lot better, but you're only allowed to use this?
Yep, only can break out that in certain occasions with proper permission.
The other thing I'm curious about is the fact that you're from another world. What's it like there and everything?
Slight difference in what you probably misheard Bill. Dante is from the other world. I am from another timeline.
Ah.
You should have had the reports of what happened up in Utopus. I'm from the quote-unquote nightmare timeline.
Oh yes. Actually, Professor Sycamore did share that with me. I guess I was mistaken. You and Mr. Dante definitely do share complete resemblance and everything. I do apologize for that.
Roll me, I'm gonna say... perception.
Perception about that?
Yeah, just roll me perception.
I mean, I'm not fully lying or wrong because they do have a little symbol.
Yeah. Oh, 20, pretty good. So I'm gonna account this. You remember you didn't talk to Dante much, but even among his, dark green clothing, you saw a light green necklace around his neck. And you didn't get a good look at it, but you also noticed there's a light green necklace around Lytic's neck. And it appears to have a kind of a flower kind of inside it. But with a 20, you notice the mega symbol inside it.
Saying, if I'm actually Mr. Lytic, there is something else. You both more or less had a same necklace, but now that I have a better look at yours, is that actually is that a mega crystal?
Mega stone? Yeah. Family heirloom. It's how we think we're actually related. Because it's technically the same necklace.
Yeah.
But, so more than likely, just two different worlds, two different timelines. Somehow we're related. Meh. Could be brothers, could be cousins, could be 15th cousins twice removed and 14th whateverisms. I don't freaking know.
Stag actually chuckles at that, saying, "Oh, that very much is a very interesting thought, truly."
Mm.
Was I actually able to tell what kind of stone it was to what Pokemon or anything?
Oh no, it's just a mega stone.
Okay.
Or more accurately, it's a mega necklace.
Oh, okay. The first thing needed from the trainer, not the Pokemon, not the yeah. Okay.
So Merc, you're finally back.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome
I'm
back.
going to do a quick rewind for everybody. Okay. Because there is something I wanted to do with Gareth, since apparently he was the only one that stayed behind. I know why he stayed behind, but so I'm gonna bollocks a little bit too far. There we go. So there's going to be a quick rewind to Route 2. So, if just to catch you up, Merc, apparently the Rolf's house disappeared, and it's now traveling.
Oh, okay.
To space and time.
So it's now traveling with you guys. I'm going to move you guys back out. Just a bit. So, I'm not going to make you roll anything, Gareth, but Gareth, you remember those comments you read on the message board last night, essentially?
All right. Now that the cricket tune is right here, I'm going to try to scan it with the Pokedex again, I guess.
I kind of had to force this, but I'm glad someone finally did it. It does not register the Cricketune. Lytic just kind of looks at you while you're puzzled, and he starts chuckling. It's like, give it up, man. It's not there.
Oh.
As just like those little figurines when it was doing the little dance, it turns into wind and disappears.
Oh.
He just kind of stands there, absolutely baffled.
Damn it, I actually wish I was there as well.
And you just hear, did you really have to ruin my fun?
Oh.
Yes!
Damn it, I actually wish I did stay, because I did nothing on the other side and literally could avoid this all now.
I love Meloetta.
So,
He looks at the sing lady and he just blank faced like, who are you?
I'm going to make her just a little bit bigger. Yeah, right, this is still set up on grid. I'm going to change that before the next session.
Grids are for nerds.
So, did you really have to spoil my fun, Lytic? Like, people are going to find out. You were on... Cricketune was on TV. There was 4 or 5 comments. It would have been picked up anyways. I don't feel that's a point. Does it look like I care? No.
Let's be sassy.
No. Young Gareth, why did you not follow the others?
Huh. I wonder why. Is there a reason I didn't follow them, or was it just because I was spacing out? No, I stayed back to figure out what was interesting about that cricketune, since I did read those comments left on the video, and they were right.
Yep.
It didn't show up on the Pokedex.
Yes, the wind avatars I make are good to fool most people, but they cannot fool technology. You had a good fight, but... you had a good fight against the bug Pokemon. A bit one-sided.
I do
And
feel bad.
the bug Pokemon also started panicking. If they had kept screenshotting you, you might not have been able to do much. So, why do you come to this region? As she's just kind of dancing around you.
Just, you know, trying to make a name for myself, trying to prove myself in the gym battles here.
Momola actually grabs Leaf and starts like ballroom dancing with it.
Leaf is very confused. This was not in his training.
This is not my training regimen.
Very interesting. I shall keep an eye on you. As Melota breaks away from, like spins Leaf around in a pirouette thing, and then hops away and back into the forest.
Yeah.
I'm getting.
Would you actually have done something if I did stay?
What was that?
Would there have been something else if I had actually stayed?
Possibly. But, so, yeah. Now that little rewind is done.
Yeah. I bet then I actually did miss it, considering I didn't even do anything when I did get there to the Ralph's place.
But you were concerned, so the only one that really had any reason to stay behind in a way was Gareth, because he had seen those comments about the cricketune. Which,
yeah, he was the only one.
I want to preface this, Merc, because you actually mentioned it as I said you were hearing music. I already had the Melota there. But you were just like, oh, it could be a Melota. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Meloetta is how it's named.
Yeah, Melota, potato.
Meloetta.
So, you guys are now.
So why is there a Toasty Boy here?
Toasty Boy is here because that was your encounter. You rolled a 9 and then a 4. It was pretty playful. There was a couple Diglets too, but they buggered off. So Aspen made friends with it, so it's just kind of sticking around for a little bit. No one's caught it.
Yeah.
Leaf, stay there. Gareth gives it lots of head pats.
Roll me your charm.
That one.
Ooh, very
Good
nice.
job, Leaf.
Cyndaquil accepts the head pats.
God, I haven't seen one of these things in so long.
They were taboo. You lived in the Ice Gym City. They were taboo.
Fire bath.
So, yeah, you're just giving it head pats. You're all kind of resting for the night. Stag had a conversation. Kresnik is still kind of holding both Feebas and Ralts.
Yeah.
I was actually going to do that. Stag actually was still chatting with him about technology and stuff throughout the night until he was forcibly put to sleep again.
Yeah, probably by Espeon. Just, this is like, okay, it's been nice, but it's like, 12:30, dude. You need some sleep. And she knocks you out.
I feel like I'm a child by saying that.
That's beyond.
So, you wake up in the morning. So, we'll get Merc's opinion on this. Stag really wants to come up here. There appears to be some
What
twisting
happened?
caves up here.
I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
Hello?
Wait. Oh, look, a bath. Wait. Oh, nobody wants cute little toasty boy?
I mean, with the whole point, it seemed like it was for you and everything.
It wasn't
Okay.
specifically. It was just...
Muggy, if you're talking, I cannot hear you.
Okay, one sec. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, that was weird. Anyways, the main reason why Cyndaquil was just essentially a rare spawn. The main reason I was waiting for Merc to get back is because if he wants, any Pokemon, I don't want him to miss out just because he's AFK.
Oh.
Yeah.
So. So.
He's a E.
Toasty boy.
Come with me, toasty boy. We will have all sorts of hijinks.
Oh, that would go to PC.
Hi, Jason Sue.
Cyndaquil, let me pull him up really quick. Diglett's Tunnel, Cyndaquil.
Oh, I see the Geodude and the Weavile have made it to my party.
Yeah, I messed up earlier. I realized that, so I fixed it.
You have a ton of Pokemon now. You have a full team.
Yeah, you
a
have
full
6.
team. Geodude is leaving as soon as possible.
Yeah, this is 7 then.
So I will roll. I'm trying to figure out what to roll. You're friendshipping this, so. You know what?
Friendship!
Intuition.
I just saw what you nicknamed Rufflet.
America.
Okay, so innate. It knows you're telling the truth. So if you want to catch it, you can hold out a Pokeball.
Haha, Pokeball, go!
And Cyndaquil will join your party, I guess. So let me edit this. And for now, we'll just say,
It's also decently fast.
And the thing about Stat Ace, too, is that it makes the Pokemon that type, or that stat. So even slow Pokemon can get really fast if you're a speed Stat Ace.
Yeah, because it's not hindered by your the
Base relations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be edited by Merc.
And it just gets +1 to its speed base if it's owned by me.
Yeah. So catch it, and it is yours. Let me put that in your journal. However,
do I have to find a name raider for Weavile?
Oh no, you can just rename it. I'm not going to make you do the name raider. So we'll box Pokemon a bit later.
Alright.
So,
you should name the Weavile Misfortune. Because it's been a true misfortune for you.
Is it a female?
I think it's male.
What is that thing considered traded, or was it just basically handed off?
It's not going to get an EXP bonus if that's what you're asking.
No, because if it's traded, you're not able to trade a Pokemon.
I'm going to say myself, you can change their name.
Okay.
So, for the record, so let's get back on track. So, you can either go down the main path this direction, but Stag, with his super perception, saw this path. It's this kind of tight cave that you'll have to go down single file. And he wants to go down there. Kresnik's fine with going down there, so it's up to Aspen and you.
Yeah, let's go.
Lytic did, however, say there was another easier entrance later, but he's just essentially tagging along and making sure you guys don't die.
That's kind of like Kresnik was going because he just didn't want Stag to be going alone.
Yeah. So.
Stag is alright going alone at the same time.
I'll be nice and say you never find his body if he goes alone.
I mean, I would hope we don't find a body.
Hey, you guys want to see a dead body? It's mine.
My health bars are making a very unimpressed face.
So Lytic's actually gonna go probably first, just to make sure you guys don't get jumped by anything. So you guys can all file in.
Yeah.
The Eevee's kind of looking at the cave.
I was gonna go second.
Slowly follows.
Actually.
Okay. So I will do this one. Rolling a D100.
Yeah. Come on, still hopefully interesting Pokemon.
It's a 49.
Still hopefully interesting Pokemon. You gonna come, Gareth?
Oh, I'm changing nicknames.
Yeah, I got kicked. Well, yeah, I'll roll 20, so I gotta come back in.
Okay.
Here, I'll put away Toasty Boy and Leaf for now. Hacker Heel. Oh god, he's large.
Aspens, you mean to leave Gothita behind?
Okay, she was
that's
playing.
why. 1 sec. Let me. Okay, there we go.
Dig.
Okay, so Eevee's just kind of in the midst of you, just kind of really nervous.
And then, like, whenever it gets threatened, the Kresnik just speeds past them.
Yeah, right now I can't see.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it's dying.
Apparently. So, with that 49, I'm going to say you see a Diglett.
Okay, I'm back now. And okay, yeah. Let's go this way.
Okay. Let me reveal more areas just to kind of get that out of the way. Now, I know it seems kind of stupid, but this is taking up time. So about the time you get here, Lytic's telling you it's about time for it to go to sleep again.
Say. I mean, we didn't have to go this way or nothing. I'm just like, I'm interested because like there's this other pathway you made. I'm curious, like, what the fuck you have here.
Well, that would be metagaming.
Where'd
Medicaid to wonder what the
everyone
fuck you
go?
have here.
It's a Diglett.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would not be metagaming. Interesting what exactly off path you randomly have.
Cyndaquil's me.
Lytic kind of walks down this direction. Oh, that's Gothita. Walks down this direction. Sees it's clear. He's like, okay, set up camp in there.
See. Alright then. Set up camp. Oh man, you're keeping out the Weavile as your just normal Pokemon right now.
What are you talking about? This is great.
What did you name it? Gray?
Gray!
Um,
It's Gray Fullbuster. What do you want?
I thought you were gonna go with that. Anyways, actually,
That's amazing.
Stag, you were the one that caught Rufflet, right?
Yeah. No, actually, I was gonna bring it out.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
You and Gareth actually get a notification on your Pokedex.
Oh.
It says, it technically shows up for Gareth first. It says, Malphite the Geodude, cleared. And you get America, the Rufflet, cleared.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was waiting for one of you to try to pull them out.
We can't use them until they get cleared now.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I did forget about the fact that we can't bring him out until then. I do remember, gotta be verified and everything. I'd say, oh, doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. But, oh, that's right.
That's essentially what it is. So, Gray is a little different since it was essentially
traded Pokemon.
Traded, so.
And it was owned beforehand, so it already got, checked.
Yeah. For the record, Gray is kind of just, shifty eyeing you, Gareth, the entire time, but it seems he has a bit more respect for you than he does Stuart.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
So,
they'll actually bring out. Nope.
Oh, that's amazing.
America is huge, just like it should be. Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh my!
I just bringing out to say hello to it. No.
Guys, Gray has 23 speed.
Yeah. You didn't see that during the battle?
Well, he only had 22 during the battle, so ha.
So, you guys go to sleep. Lytix, once again, just messing around on his crappy PDA thing.
Yeah, and Stag is wanting to talk to him again. Just more chatting around.
Anything specific?
Yeah. Just more or less general things on knowledge, scientific things and everything. Nothing if you want it. Nothing too important or big. Just general stuff that he does have interest in and all.
Okay. Just during the night, you realize he's messing with something different in his hands.
What's that?
Oh, your chemistry set. And he hands it back to you. It's completely repaired.
Oh. Thank you. I appreciate it. How did you know it was broken?
Footage.
Fair enough. Though, the question is more of how did you get it? Oh, right. Never mind. You knocked me out yourself.
To be fair, it fell out of your bag when you were climbing up the pathway, and SB grabbed it.
Well, thank you, SB. I appreciate it.
SB's just curled up with the Eevee.
Well, if anything, I'm more actually concerned that if I actually will be able to be friendly, be able to actually become friends with Angel or not, with obviously knowing my past and everything.
You should be able to. You have good intentions, to say the least. But the road to the distortion world is paved in good intentions.
Fair enough. It's he actually has been also allowing Merrick actually stay up on his hand, on his arm and everything.
So, I apologize, but it's about time again. SB?
Yeah, I understand. Just let me bring back the two of them. But this time, let me actually hold Cell. Okay. I don't feel well without him.
So, you go to sleep.
Yeah.
What is Waltz's behavior like at this point? Like after like 2 days of Crescent just holding on to her.
She's doing the shy thing where she's behind your leg most of the time.
Okay.
But she's also kind of cradling the stick in her hand.
Okay.
So, anyways, you wake up in the morning. Lytic's on the phone. You know, he's kind of like complaining about crappy reception. But he looks over at you, Kresnik. It's like, okay, I got an appointment with a guy. He should be able to help us out with the Ralts. So it's in about 2.5 weeks. Should be plenty of time to get there. It's in Saffron City.
You said the person's name was Tim? What's he like?
Wait, 2.5 weeks to get this Ralt situation figured out?
Before we get the appointment, essentially.
Yeah, the main appointment.
Until
So,
then,
yeah.
I've been cleared to carry it with us. You
Alright.
need to thank Cynthia next time you see her, though.
I'll make a note of that.
Yeah.
So, I'm basically carrying this thing around. It's not able to fight until we're in Saffron.
If it wants to fight, you can fight with it, but you can't put it in a Pokeball. So Aspie and I are supposed to keep a closer eye on it.
Okay.
Squints
about to
at this toasty boy. I see you.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I did ask what's the man Tim like.
yeah, Tim, he's a businessman. Nothing much more to say. Haven't really met him myself. He's a friend of my cousin's.
I see.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Irritating.
I guess that doesn't really mean something actually worth interesting.
Yeah, kind of interesting. Let me just grab him.
A huge flock of Zubats.
Groudon pops out of the earth.
So that's a Sneasel, not a Weavile.
What are you talking about? This is Grateful Buster.
You know, it's really sad.
What?
What's really sad? Because you might have cut out.
No, it didn't cut out.
Oh.
You guys are right.
Oh.
They're just
Oh, at
going
least
down.
we're right in that way. I was fully expecting a Groudon at this point.
No, you joked about the flock of Zubats, and that's what I
Yeah.
was grabbing.
Great, go for it! Punch them in the face!
So you're attacking?
Oh yeah.
Good Crescent trying to get Rhodes to confuse them. Use confusion.
Yeah, you can attack, but you know, this is just small stuff. I'm not gonna make turn order be a thing. I'm just gonna say.
I was gonna ask, before we do anything, do any of these Zubats look weird?
One appears to be bigger than the others.
Nice.
It's the hot Zubat. We take that one. They all fight again.
Are Zubats a Pac-Mon?
Actually, I want all of you to roll focus. Actually,
It's the big Pidgey all over again.
And focus. Okay. Not really work.
Yeah, decent.
decent, yeah.
Yeah. I only got untrained. Yeah.
The one thing you have untrained.
Was that focus?
Yeah, focus.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I'm doing some stuff in my other game.
That's fine. If we need to stop, we can. It's just the next
It
session
might be
might
good.
be a bit shorter.
Maybe we'll finish
Okay,
that.
focus.
Maybe, we can probably finish that.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yep.
why don't we do this encounter and then we'll call it a night.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So okay, so I'm gonna say Aspen's the only one that actually made it. So Aspen can act in this surprise round.
Oh god.
I will be right back.
All right. And I do apologize for bringing us to this position, in this area, because I thought there would actually be more. Actually, because the fact that he had this thing, had the option to go this way.
I forgot that the only move I think we ever saw the Sneasel do was feign attacks. So does that thing even have powder snow?
It has Ice Punch.
Oh,
Excuse me?
It has Ice Punch.
The fuck?
Gray is a monster. He has Feint Attack, Ice Punch, Quick Attack, Scratch, Leer, and Taunt.
Just puts his hand together, Ice Make Hammer. Just smacks it across the face.
I apologize for that.
Yeah. You also left it on your Discord, by the way.
What?
What?
Yeah,
You
I
left
only
the screen
it
on
my
your
Discord. Big whoop.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know. I thought we're not wanting to land it, so.
So you're watching the stream?
No, I came back to it because I'm looking at the chat.
Mm.
Because you said we were also walking away.
Alright, I forgot to move that. Move that. Okay. So I guess Aspen's the only one that can move, but you are the furthest one away.
I mean, like, let's check out Theta's overlander speed real quick. I don't think it's very high. It's higher than I thought it was.
Well, the squares are kind of fucked up, so we'll say you.
We do this in my campaign. It's double the movement speed, so I got 4, so it'd be 8. So it'd be right here, and that's how much I can move. Because it's half, double.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes by your full movement speed and then go half of it, so that'd be 6, but yeah, that works too.
Either way, you can move a place.
Now, could I hit the biggest Zubat with a confusion there?
I will say it's going to be a bit harder to hit. Let's put it that way. So you might just need to roll higher.
Yes, I do apologize again that we came to this way. I assumed there was more stuff he had planned this way because he brought it up all of a sudden.
I think that's a hit.
So 22. Okay, yeah, that's a hit. Okay.
But is the Zubat dead?
Nope.
And with Aspen's turn, she'll set up a reflect one.
Okay. Now it's all the Zubat's turns. Zubat 1.
Sir, don't die.
Zubat 1 is gonna attack Gray.
How dare you lay hands on him? Oh.
Oh. I just realized, thank God, this is not like the Sun and Moon leech life freaking power.
So I'm pretty sure you dodged that.
Potentially?
You have 20 speed. That means you have 6 evasion.
Yeah, he dodges.
Yep. So, Zubat 3.
Sneasel's fest is fucking hell. Holy shit.
Yep. He's got 4 speed evasion.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, they're all gonna be attacking the Sneasel. It's the only one they see.
Fools. They're spelling their own demise.
Can't hear them.
Oh, I should probably... No, wait. It missed. I don't have to. Ah.
Uh-huh. Ha-ha!
Please continue to roll 5s. Oh, that's not a 5!
Oh,
You should have been saying that.
Not a lot of damage, though.
It's super effective.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. That's an amount of damage.
That was number 3, so here's number 5.
That's what, 2 injuries?
About there, yeah.
That does hit.
Yep. That's just enough damage to knock him out.
Oh.
god damn.
Yeah, bad luck. And then the big Zubat.
This is confusing.
Is going to have to roll acrobatics.
Oh.
Because it is pissed off. Wow, not
Oh.
acrobatics, actually.
Calm down, large flying bat.
I'm going to say that's enough, though. So it is going to use Leech Life on Mercy.
Oh no.
Not Mercy.
At least it's not on
Oh,
me.
I think.
It's a mess.
It has
Dang.
over 10 speed.
Over 10 speed.
Does it have
And,
either
well,
10
10 specialties, both
Well,
works.
what about defense?
Except that's a
Doesn't that also
physical.
go to it?
Offense attack, I mean.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then that hits.
Okay, then you take, looks like 17, so 34 damage, and it gains 17 HP back.
This thing needs to get hit hard. Just no.
And now I will give all the trainers their turn, just to make this simple.
I'm gonna pop a reflect on that, so it's normal damage.
Ah, okay. So it only gains 8 HP back then.
And how much damage do I take? I just take
17.
flat 20.
You take
This
7.
is
Essentially you made it so it wasn't super effective.
okay. So this is trainer around, not our
Oh.
Pokemon.
Yeah, we'll say it's the trainer round in case you want to do something. You can just hold your action if you want to throw a Pokeball after attacking.
I'm going to use Drain Spear on the big guy and debuff his attack.
Okay.
Since he's right up on me.
Okay, so let me get to its attack.
Puppy.
So I can't really do anything in stealth.
Okay, you don't want a Pokemaniac or anything?
You know what? Sure, we've been rested up, so I'm obviously got it back. So yeah, I'll Pokemaniac on the big one. Let's see if there's anything like of interest to this thing. Then.
As Infiltrator, that'd be well. No.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, shit.
You can't
That's a
tell-
crap roll.
You can't tell jack shit.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I was about to say if it has Infiltrator, but I forgot that'd probably be a high ability.
Even
So
if it
Gareth
does.
throws a Pokeball at it.
That's basic.
Yeah, if anything, I'd probably throw a Pokeball at it.
Well,
Yeah.
you tried to use the Pokemaniac and he declared.
Well, it doesn't
Pokemon.
count the full. Like, it's not trying to make sure it's something. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a standard action. I can still throw a Pokeball, so I still have movement action basically, so I can use that as throw the Pokeball then.
Okay, so, but the thing is, we're really kind of doing this wing it. He kind of declared it first, so if he will let you throw it, that's fine. But he did declare throwing a Pokeball.
All right. Yeah, if someone else wants to throw it first, that's fine. I'm just saying, if anything, no one else wants it, I'll catch it.
Let's see if I.
Yeah, because it could be another fast Pokemon for Gareth.
Mhm.
It's probably enough, but let me throw that in.
He now has 8 Pokemon, possibly.
And you don't have a
See-
fast flying because Zephyr is a big boy.
Zephyr's a thick Pidgey.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you catch it.
Woo.
You're getting a diversity of Pokemon caught.
That's a Zubat one. I need the Alpha Zubat.
The big boy.
So, okay. So, there are still 3 other Zubats.
I think everyone did their trainer turn.
Aspen technically hasn't, but
There's nothing else she can do since she can't correctly fight
Okay.
the
so
You set up your other move as well.
I don't see them using any special attacks.
yeah.
I didn't say that. I said setting up your blessings.
What?
Your other blessings.
Yes. One of them lowers special attack. The other is is safeguard, and the last one is lucky chance. I'll pop a lucky chance first. If my dog goes nuts.
That lucky chance
Everyone.
saved
Yeah.
Gray.
Yeah, you should probably just roll it so the actual show up so we can all see it.
Okay, so you
Oh,
should
can
have.
I send out another Pokemon, or
Oh,
was
yeah.
that? Okay.
Yeah, that'll be simple stuff.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's up, say from 3 critical hits.
I'm just going to delete this one. And just by going by this, I am probably going to say Feebas, or it's going to be Emmy, Feebas, the Zubats, and then Mercy and Cell.
I'm trying to use Rolts, but I'll use
Okay.
Feebas.
Or, no, you can use Ralts. Should still have pretty good speed, so...
Let me see. It's 1 less than my Feebas. It's
Okay,
11.
It'll be Amy, Ralts, the Zubats, then
Okay.
Mercy, and Cell.
So I'll definitely be going last, obviously.
Okay, so Amy is gonna get revenge because she finally has a move that allows her to get revenge on things like this. I don't know, I'll just go for any Zubat, and she's gonna use the Shocky Zap ability.
Okay, we'll go with the one that was closest.
Mhm.
And 22 or 23. Damn. One sec.
Revenge.
Okay. It got multiple injuries from that. So it pretty much gets zapped, falls to the ground, and like just twitches a little.
Is it still up?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm surprised.
Yeah, this seems to have a lot of HP.
Yeah, 62 apparently. Or must have really good defenses.
It has 8 defense. So it knocked it down to 23. So it did 46 damage.
And it lived. Okay.
So it is Rolf's turn.
Yeah, Rolf's going to go for confusion, even though it's special attacks. Crap. But oh well.
Which one are you attacking?
I'd say this one.
This one?
Interesting.
Okay. Use it.
Wait. Would that count? Because it's only 6 feet.
Count what?
Would that be in range? Because confusion is a 6-1 target.
Oh yeah. The grid's kind of messed up right now, but
Yeah, you could hit from like up to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Come on.
Well, actually, I was going to bring this up. You'd say confusion, and Rolf's, kind of tries to do it, but it doesn't look like it has much experience using confusion.
Oh my god. It's unable to use second.
Yeah, it has a 3 in special attack.
Yeah, it has 3 lots. Attack is 12. I have never seen a Rolf of this set. Ever.
It wants to be a Gallade.
I know.
Is it now Mercy's turn?
What's Mercy's speed again?
Oh.
7.
Plus the
7.
rolls.
Pretty sure all the Zubats outrun that. Let me know.
I thought the Zubats had already gone.
That was the surprise round. So... let's see.
And now they attack the new Pokemon that got in their way.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they, that one just took out one of their own, so they are gonna attack. They're gonna use Bite. I'm just gonna roll
Don't
this.
forget you have Reflect.
Yep. I'm just...
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, we also got
And Lucky Cat.
So that's...
And Lucky
Public
Cat.
Cat.
Yep.
So I'm gonna roll it again just cause.
No, it still stays the same.
No.
It's just 25.
2 Zubats, dude. It's gonna be from the same Zubat technically, but I'm just kind of...
Okay, well, I thought you were like... Alright, well, I just thought you were just wanting to
God.
calculate that damage first, then do that.
Damage.
Yep.
So they're attacking me.
It's still flinch.
No, it doesn't matter because it's already... The Marie already wins.
Yeah, so, minus your defenses on both of them, which...
Okay. I'm paralyzing one of them.
Okay.
That's insane.
Which one?
The one that did more damage.
I'm gonna say it
Yeah,
was
28.
This
So
one,
yeah,
it can't seem to move too well. It's gonna try to, literally use its wings to get away.
and we do still get experience even if it runs away.
Or do you?
It's a PTU roll, actually.
Well, I
Or
don't
is
care,
it?
Bike. I do milestone, remember? I'm not doing traditional experience.
Okay.
We
Fair
covered this.
enough. I just...
Well,
Fair
for
enough,
Pokemon.
fair enough. I'm just saying, we get the milestone, whatever we get from that thing too. Just saying.
That's not how milestones work.
Yeah, that's not how milestone stuff works.
I know.
Just moving on. So now it's Mercy's turn.
like this Alpha Zubat.
I think you might hit. Actually, if you aim for the one that was just paralyzed, you definitely hit it. So, looking at this, yeah, you KO it.
I'm curious about that Alpha Zubat.
Everyone should be able to look at it.
It has a cool. It's got it's got Brave
I only
Bird.
can just look at the picture.
Yeah. Wait, what did you just
Oh,
say it
that's
has?
Brave Bird?
It has
She
Brave
does
Bird
Brave Bird?
and
you-
Infiltrator.
Well,
What?
shit.
What?
He's also a very speedy boy.
What do
Oh
you
my
guys
god.
expect? A 96 got rolled.
Why does that say Brave Bird?
Wait,
Holy
it's a
shit.
girl action.
The fact that
Guys,
you never tried to you know how to save Pokemon. Now you called me out because I was trying to roll for it.
Holy crap.
she's
like what-
lonely.
You guys are a team. You can talk about this later.
That's like the best egg move it can get.
But yeah, it's just one of those things. I make special Pokemon per route, and depending on what you roll, you know, you guys rolled a what, like a 9 earlier? That's what caused a Cyndaquil to show up.
Yep. Then we got a horde of Zubats.
Yeah, so there is currently.
what's the thing, Leslie?
So it's Cell's turn. There's still one Zubat with full health, and there's one trying to get away.
So we'll just go ahead and attack the one that is up and use a struggle psychic on it. All right,
That's
nicely, and
that's definitely enough. So
It's still normal type damage.
no, it's a psychic struggle.
yeah.
So
I believe that's normal, but I'll look that up and tell you.
you know, there's
That is a psychic
Zapper,
struggle.
there's, you know, I'm pretty sure. Is it telekinesis that gives you the psychic struggle?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Hold on a second.
Yeah, let's get this verified just to make sure.
It's supposed. They got one of the others. Okay, none of them fully say that. But yeah, it's supposed to give that.
Yeah, I found it. Okay. Additionally, you may use struggle attacks with X range, where X is your focus range. These struggle attacks deal normal damage as usual,
Okay.
but may add their special attack instead of their attack when have the damage spell special.
But it doesn't say it turns it into a psychic type. Okay,
It says
There-
it deals normal type damage.
got it.
There are things that do that, though.
Yeah, like Firestarter and.
It's just weird because all of the psychic things are like tell us something, so they get confused for each other.
Either way, we.
No,
got that
that's very saddening. The only actual move this thing would actually have, besides from that struggle, is Psywave, and that's a shitty psychic move.
Yeah, you have rollout too, but to be fair, you are behind
Yes.
people.
Yeah, and he only has a 1 in attack, so no, thank you.
So here's the thing, though. It's Amy's turn again, unless the trainers want to do something. Actually, before you do anything, what's the max health of Amy? 50?
51?
Okay.
Yes.
So, you see a star shoot out from behind you and hit Amy.
Oh. I was expecting death.
Nope.
Sorry, I am back.
Amy got healed for 26 HP.
Thank you, mysterious star.
Aspen, you saw it come from Espeon.
Yeah.
They all done? They all dead?
There is a zoom.
Not yet.
But
They're about to be.
let's face it, unless Amy rolls badly.
Amy, do it again.
Yeah. So
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
And it's paralyzed.
That crit would hurt.
so it is. It is
Amy
down.
has lots of these special attacks.
So
That
this,
thing
Yeah.
just has...
this one's still running
Well,
away if someone actually wants to finish it off or catch it.
No.
Kresnik will walk up with Feebas and Water Pulse it.
Rude.
Because nothing gets away.
They took down Gray. They can't survive.
It gets blasted against them.
Hey, for once, it's not above 17.
It gets blasted against the wall and gets knocked out.
Rip.
Hmm.
I'm curious just for shits and giggles. Yep, I think the 17 thing's done.
So, okay, revive the Sneasel if you want. Time to get moving.
Sniff, sniff.
Alright.
I don't have a revive. Emily, you're gonna have to be very careful in here.
Your teammates have revives, but it's up to them
Yeah.
whether they want to use it.
Yeah, also, I'll just get, how much MV does, how far away is she from a full HP?
Like 10, I think. 10 or 11.
Get like 11 health, so she's fine, honestly.
Alright then. I would have gave you a healing, one of the original water.
No, I can actually do something real quick. Mercy's gonna walk up to her and just pop one of these.
Oh, or I could use my first aid kit on her.
No, I would have
I
popped
would
one of
not use
these
the
'cause
first
I
aid kit on her.
Oh,
Okay.
Everyone is healed.
I do not know why it rolled damage, but
I mean,
Yeah,
That's how much it heals.
no, it heals.
you clicked special, that's why.
Yeah,
You clicked special
yeah.
category.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
status. It just restores 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's enough. So you just go ahead and put her back at full.
That's a very useful move.
Yep.
I've had that from the start.
I can see why it's
I
daily.
can't
though.
use it.
Yeah.
But did you revive the Sneasel?
I mean, does someone want to give her a revive? I don't really mind.
I can give her a revive. Put her at base 20. I can pop another heal pulse too.
How much health does it have after the revive?
It only gets 20 HP, so whatever, is left over.
How much health does it need after that?
Yeah. How much is his
check
max
that.
HP is the question, because he gets
58.
over half of it.
50 HP, like, is this max?
58. And it
Okay,
would,
58, so then 25.
it'd need
um,
38
Yeah,
in order
you
to
need
heal
30.
fully.
I'll use a potion on it for you. So it gets that amount back, because I have 4 of them.
That's 40 HP for Gray then?
Yeah, 48 HP is more comfortable than 25 or whatever it got from Revive.
Mhm.
Ah,
It gives him automatic.
It gets
It heals
20.
back immediately at 20, and then if you're using heal pulse and immediately pass up 50 of its actual HP.
But either way, everyone's fully healed, and that's
And we're probably
where
getting
we will
ascension
call
now.
it a night.
okay,
Alright.
I need to go do my laundry. I'll talk to y'all later.
Alright,
Talk to
Yeah.
you guys later.
see.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Bye.
keep streaming for a little bit longer because last time it cut off a decent chunk of the stream. So
Alright.
Murky Murk.
Yes.
I can guess you probably could tell whenever it came to it, but I was honestly trying to trade you the Sneasel for the freaking Larvesta.
No.
Nope.
Just no.
You got fucking 8 Pokemon now.
No.
Can you see why he was meant to be a capture specialist?
Yeah, I definitely cannot
Well-
hold back on.
and I'll say
yeah,
this now. I went back over the capture specialist. It was not as bad as I thought it was, so I do apologize.
Yeah, Capture Specialist is not it's a pretty good class, but it's not OP like it is in PTA.
Yeah.
It's not. It's more of a. It
I
gives
might
a little.
take it in
It
the
gives a little bit
future,
of help.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, for now.
Unless I can somehow take the medic class that's not even in the game.
And if anything, I'm gonna talk to Spell a bit, see if there's some features that she would recommend to have a actual like medic like class, but without there actually being a medic class. So.
Medic.
Okay.
Anyways, I am.
And like, Sneasel was given to Kruznik, but then like it was just given to Gareth because Kruznik would not have used that thing, so he just gave it to you.
Sneasel is legitimately on my wish list.
Which
Yeah.
I had already. I'd already stated that. That's why. I was just like, I rolled the dice. I was like, you know what? He wanted to Sneasel. If they beat him decently enough, they might trade.
Yeah, what was your original plan first game to Sneasel before I went like, okay, I want to trade for that Larvesta?
Kind of more or less just like, okay, he saw the Sneasel, he would try to trade. I figured you would have a few more Pokemon. Real quick, I'm going to stop the streaming. So have a good day, everyone.